When man first turned away from the hunter-gatherer existence to a more settled agrarian way of life, it was in order to have access to regular supplies of grain. The bread that they made from that grain certainly nourished them, but what they really wanted was beer. There's a lot of evidence for this these days. The Egyptians were mad for it. They had at least 12 different types, and anybody found selling dodgy beer was drowned in it. That's not going to happen to the makers of this beer, Duvel. A lot of people think it's the best beer in the world, and I'm not about to argue with them. It looks like a lager, but it is in fact an ale, which means that the yeast is on the top of the tank during fermentation. Interesting, huh? It's a bottle-conditioned ale, a live ale, which means that they put some sugar into the bottle before they seal it to get a second fermentation going. It's the same process used for champagne. It needs to be served quite cold at 6 degrees centigrade, they tell me. That's technical for cold, and you want to get a really good billowing head on it. Pour it steadily to avoid upsetting the sediment in the bottom of the bottle. It's full of light, fruity, spicy notes. It's very well balanced and it tastes quite light, but Duvel means devil. You'd never guess it was 8.5% alcohol to drink it, so it's definitely not one for the Christmas party, not unless you're planning to go out with a bang. My top tip for surviving the office party is Weissbier shandy. That's wheat Weissbier, you know, the cloudy stuff from Germany. Often that white beer is served with a piece of lemon in it, but I take it a bit further and do it half and half with lemonade to make a really fantastically refreshing shandy that's only about 3% alcohol, which probably makes it about a third of this. So you may still have your job the following morning.